Welcome back to Simple Workshop. Today we're going to try to make ourselves a little, I don't know, a rubber band shooter. So let's see what we can do. Just kind of a boredom buster, if you will. So let's see, I got this, I don't know, piece of plywood or a piece of 1x here, just scrap and leftover dowel rod from that last project. So let's see what we can do. Well, got a tape measure here. You figure that rubber band stretches about 10 inches to a good stretch, so that's what we're going to go by. So I'll figure put the end right on the dowel. Then we'll count that as my holds. We'll use almost the full length of the dowel. So figure, okay, something like this. A little goofy looking, but there's the straights. Just because this is messed up, we're gonna make that a little wider. Then a cut out here for a finger hole and a flat. I think I'll do most of this with my saber saw. There we go, I got a clamp to the table, so we'll just kind of cut this out. That's what we were after. Put the rest of this back under the bench in the scrap bucket. And let's sand this down a little bit, see if we can make it smooth. Now remember, we wanted to put a little hole right here. I have a pretty big finger, so, but we'll see what we can do. There. Let's sand this smooth, make it look better. Now I started with like a 60 grit paper. I'm going to turn around and jump to a 120 just to make sure it's nice and smooth for the touch. We don't want anybody getting any slivers. There, I just get to go inside the hole here. There, all nice and smooth. Alright, let's get our dowel cut. Alright, cut this down to about 9 inches. Sand it off the edges just to make sure nothing catches. Here's going to be our release for the rubber band. It's going to go like right here on the edge of the shooter. This will go right here. So we're going to turn around and measure that 2 inches. So within 2 inches I need to put a couple of screws. I have these nice little panhead screws here. So I'm going to drill a couple of holes through my dowel rod to where I can screw them into that other piece. There we go. And I might even want to countersink them just a touch. Put my countersink here. There we go. that. That'll go like that, so my furthest back will be right there. So let's screw them down. Use a hand screwdriver on this. That way I won't split the wood by being a little overzealous with an impact driver. Actually, thinking about this now, let's make a flat on the bottom here. That way we can glue this down instead of relying on the screws. So let's just sand a little flat on it. There. Now I have a nice little flat. That way my screws won't cause a funny roll either. So I'll put a little glue on that. Actually, let's step back one more second. We'll pre-drill them as well. Let me get a smaller bit. There we go. I did pre-drill them with a smaller bit. Put a little glue on this. There we go. Run these in. There, just so the tip's sticking through. Boom, right in the hole. And let's get the other one started. There we go. Looks a little goofy. Now when I have my pin here, or my clothespin, so I'm going to pre-drill this here. I'm also going to countersink, only in the clothespin. Same type of screw. I'm going to use a little glue on it as well. All right. Well, I got a little hanging over here. Let's sand that off. There we go. Put our clothespin back together. And there you have a rubber band shooter. Here's your Boredom Buster. If you like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you next time at Simple Workshop.